Come on, let's go on an adventure. Alright, time to go to Charles's wife's house. Still that what looks like lag. It may just be the game. It may not even be my stuff. Like, to read what he has to say. As announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. There shall be no ale sold nor drunk until the curse is lifted. I return the storerooms unlocked, and so are the bedrooms. God bless. Okay. See if there's anything I can pick up here. Is that a book? Oh, that's not a book. Alright. All the bedrooms should be locked. Yeah, bedroom's locked. Thing right here. I don't know what it is. Ooh, it's money. Money, money, money. Yeah, I don't know why it does that when she runs, but it does, so not much I can do about it.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Neither do we. I get it. You like... Right, close that. Okay, there we go. That sucked up because then I used up my thing.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling? That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
We'll be back.
I'll be here, unless I'm not.
I'll be here,
We should go to
unless
Leicester.
I'm not.
I think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
Okay. Oh. Docks are over this way. What's this? Is this that one lady? Oh, it is. Cool. Let's go talk to her.
Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
What's your role here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt. Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse, and the game rots as quick as you can get it home. You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it, so what would be the use?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying, and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
There's no hope for New Eden, then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad, and I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty, but the captain does.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk
Man,
look
she
to
does
be
not
led.
like the governor.
Fairfax Haskell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get them all killed.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Aye.
Yeah, it may just be the way the game is. I think this is her house right here.
Antea. Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
Oh, we're here.
I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Alright, learn a little bit more about Saul Pennington and Thick Skin. Yeah, we'll do this one.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles' present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
We are ghost detectives.
You stay put.
Okay, so this is the cool part. So we get to do different chronicle things, and it's on both of them, Charles and Esther. So we don't have any hints for him, but right now we have a hint for her. After seeing her husband's ghost, screaming widow Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. And right here it shows like what's been going on, which is kind of cool. There's chronicles. I don't know how far it goes, but this is the first chronicle, which is Landfall.
We'll find a way.
Unlocked your first hint. Contains important information about the person it is linked to. You can refer to these hints through your haunting cases, which is friggin' awesome.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
To understand why a ghost lingers and incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant.
You'd be more comfortable.
Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitants attend and discouraged, you may complete your rescue.
I don't have much.
Okay.
But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake?
Of course.
Alright. False earthquake alarm that I just got. Let's see. Inspect the note. 21st day of February, 1687. My sweet Esther. Esther? I don't know. I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I've left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge in all that I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I am thinking of you. Your love forever, Charles. Okay. I guess that most of the stuff is going to be like that here. 5th day of January 1685. My beloved Esther. How I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate. Sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together and together forever and ever, till the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us, for only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until the blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I am thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. 12th day of August, 1694, my sweetest Esther. I was down, and yet you were there to support me. You were an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible, and yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quieter corner of this land there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles. Okay. So he didn't want to leave. A New Scotch Tune in G by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Okay. November 1694, my dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brother in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, but be it sorcery, the presence of liquor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and take note of all the observations our Brotherhood of St. Paul's stole as little presence in the world, or in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Eleanor Holmes.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me, that was nice of him.
There's more to learn here.
Okay. There's some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts.
Are you hungry, dear? You must be starving after such a long trip.
I thought we said we'd have dinner tomorrow.
It's no trouble.
Save your provisions, Esther. I'm all right, really.
Rory McGrath isn't hungry. Truly, doomsday is upon us.
Sadness, an Interval, or the Study of Ale and Scale by Heinrich Pietri. Okay. Study of H. Purcell's Chicani in G for string. Okay, so it's another piano book. Interesting. Anything over here? Look like it. Oh, I think I read this. I reread this one.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
Okay,
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Okay. Anything about the map? I don't think so. Tod für die Toten by Balthasar Hans Redenhofer. Oh wait, maybe I should read the titles of the books. Just read it. Okay. Yeah. Probably should have read the titles. None on this side of the water and a few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research in the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. And what strangeness have I found her? Okay. They're quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I expect there to be. If I find one, I shall very much like to ask for the story. Okay. 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 I think that might be it, other than what's on the main tape. Oh no.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
Alright. Job 7:13-15. Say, my bed shall comfort me, couch shall ease my complaints. Then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifies me, so that my soul chooses strangling death rather than my life. She comes to me.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing. Is someone behind this? Who is the real target, and what causes this anger to burst forth? We need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot endure. Okay.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown. When the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with the eternal fuel. Horse in the French. Kosh, I don't know how to say that name, or the German Nashamar. Mare here comes from the 12th century Middle Dutch. It means ghost or nightmare is not a puny again, a veteran suffocated dreamer, but one of the rarest and most powerful, defined by its own purpose. Spread its insidious wrath. It may reach, according to my research, occultism. There was just why could a nightmare be great? So disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such things. supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of the target to influence thoughts and perception and make them worse for you. Able even to bend the distance or alter time, can tantalize personalized nightmares. Victims cannot hope to escape from such a petrifying concept. All my mind and soul does not let prison upon us. How would we escape despair, death, and doom? Where to find Charles Davenport? Alright. Well, sounds to me like that may be exactly what. Silver brooch.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Which means she hasn't been sleeping in bed. Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. 3 drops of lavender oil and charmine infused before sleep. Winter green rubbed between palms and behind the ears for less than per use lemon balm. Okay.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
My dear sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial, the shame of it, how I failed my dearest husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Okay, so we figured out all her stuff. What the gold is. Now we just gotta figure out Charles's stuff. We'll go talk to her first, and then we'll go.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
You have bad dreams?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
All right.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
We will be careful. And since I played this part before, and I know there's an easier way to go about... Wait, what was this?
This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll keep it in mind.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Find location on the map. To the cemetery. And thus, another chapter ends. But next week, a new chapter shall begin. As always, bear hug, and have a good night. Bye-bye.